Capricorn, Capricorn, welcome in. How you doing? Welcome back. I hope everybody's having a beautiful day. Hello. If you haven't been with me before, hello. My name is Priscilla. I'm a psychic, medium, tarot card reader, a healer, an empath, and I also have the gift of telekinesis. I'll give you an example of that in a minute. This is a collective Capricorn reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. I do private readings. My information is down below, and it's affordable. Okay, Capricorn. So Capricorn, I have my spirits are always with me. I embody them. Okay, they answer me through my pendulum here. They're saying yes right now. I'll give you an example of how I communicate with them. So I can say, "Is my name Harry?" Let's say. And they'll say, of course, no. All right. Is my name Priscilla? Is my name Priscilla? All right. Is my name Priscilla? Yes, my name is Priscilla. Okay. All right. So they're going to pick up the first several tarot cards, and then I will clarify them up with more tarot cards. Okay. So if you subscribe to my channel, my spirits and I will pick up on your energy. Okay. So please subscribe to my channel. Again, so I can pick up on your energy. My spirits can pick up on your energy. Right now is the time to ask whatever you need to ask. All right. So I can pick up on your questions and at least get some clarity for you. Okay, my beautiful Capricorns. All right. I'm picking up a disagreement of some sort right now. I'm picking up on somebody having a disagreement, whatever that means. I don't know why I just picked up on that. A Seven of Swords of some sort. I don't know. All right, let me give you an example of my telekinesis. I will ring this bell, but I won't move the clapper inside, but I will just move it to make the sound. Okay, I won't move the bell, but I'll move the clapper inside. Here we go. They say that this doesn't exist, but it does. I am able to do this because my third eye is completely open. Okay, completely. All right, this is with my mind. I can also move energy, whatever, with my hands. The energy from my hands can move objects. Whatever I have in the other hand, I can move it as well with my fingers, with my hands. The energy of my hands. Okay. All right, so let's get this party started. Let's go, Capricorn. What crowns Capricorn? What crowns Capricorn? What crowns Capricorn? I'll be channeling in just messages and blurting out different stuff, so don't mind me, Capricorn. What crowns Capricorn right now? Oh, right there. They were specific on that one. Oh, judgment. Judgment. This is what crowns you. Spirit is what crowns you. Judgment. All right. This is reflection. This is an inner calling. And it's an awareness. This is an awakening of some sort. You have some kind of awakening of some sort. Okay. Some inner calling or something that you can hear. Intuition, third eye for Capricorn. Yeah, burdens, 10 of Wands. Somebody here is burdened. Maybe you had your awakening because some of you had your awakenings because of all your burdens and trauma or whatever. But yeah, for some of you, you have extra responsibility, extra, duties that were laid on your plate, extra stuff on your plate right now. So you're feeling a little burdened. For some of you, you're exhausted. You're struggling right now. You have a lot of hard work that you have to do right now. Either more work or you got more burdens put on you or some sort. Throat chakra. Maybe you're burdened about something here. Being forgiven, maybe you're being burdened because you want forgiveness, or somebody wants something about forgiveness, maybe some kind of burden about forgiveness. Here we have Hierophants. All right, Hierophant. This is like religious beliefs, knowledge, education, society, and it's rules, you know, like a church, a religion, an institution here, spiritual wisdom, knowledge, like knowledge sharing. So maybe, you know, somebody is burdened about, you know, some kind of spiritual beliefs of theirs, or somehow. They're burdened by something here. Burdened by something that they found out, maybe, about something. All right, this is in your heart. Is ten of Pentacles, which is, you know, money. All right, security, influence, a strong foundation. It's generational wealth is money in the heart. Let's see. Maybe somebody's burdened here about this inheritance. Maybe somebody's burdened about this inheritance. Maybe somebody passed over. Justice. You'll get your justice about this money, though. All right, you'll get this justice, cause and effect, fairness. There's a fairness here. Lawsuits will be won, okay? So lawsuits will be won on here. There's going to be some kind of fairness, you know, justice. There's going to be some kind of transparency with this money here. Some justice, some fairness. So don't worry. Hang in there. Don't be so burdened. All right? Yeah. Page of Pentacles. All right? So this is an opportunity, a financial opportunity that's just manifesting. All right? If you have a skill development or some sort, or you're planning on something here, you'll get your justice with this money. Or if you're for some of you, you might be getting, I feel like a Pell Grant or some kind of financial aid or something for this start of a school, maybe. Some kind of financial aid or something, a starter from school. I don't know, whatever that means, okay? High Priestess is what grounds you, is your root chakra. Look at that. That's right. Your intuition is on point. You got that sacred knowledge of some sort. High Priestess energy here. Feminine energy, inner voice, your, you know, Pisces energy. You might be dealing with the water sign, or you can have water in your chart. But this is your intuition, high point, all right? What you don't see under the deck, my beautiful Capricorns, is anxiety here, all right? Nine of Swords. So somebody here can't sleep at night. They have anxiety about something. They're worried. They're having nightmares, maybe. Something's keeping you up at night. It can be this money, all right? This can be this money keeping you up at night, all right? In despair of something, hopelessness. This is a breaking point. You're overwhelmed right here. You're having nightmares about something. It's what you don't see. All right, let's see. Let's see what's going on here. What's this, Capricorn? What's this, Judgment? Yeah, the Hierophant again. Thank you. Same card, two different decks, guys. The Hierophant, intuitions, traditions, religion, forgiveness. This is wisdom, mercy, spiritual awakenings, I feel. Somebody's, you know, having some kind of awakenings here. Religious beliefs. This is what crowns you. Your religion, your spirit. Yeah, new beginnings underneath. New beginnings of some kind of spirituality. Yeah, for some of you, you got, you know, spiritual awakenings. For some of you, you're trusting you're trusting in total, you know, your intuition right now. Your inner voice. And that's what grounds you, and what, you know, what's your source, what's your crown, and what grounds you. So both. Top to bottom. Let's go. What's this Nine burdens here. King of Wands. So somebody might be burdening here. This can be somebody who's a boss, a leader, you know, a lot on your plate. Somebody probably put a lot on your plate right now. Maybe they left you out in the cold. Okay, maybe they left you out in the cold here with financial losses, with insecurity, maybe poverty. You're worried about that. Maybe that's what this is. This person puts you in a lot of burden right here. They put extra responsibility on you. And that's right underneath the Hierophant too. So I feel like something to do with church, or some kind of, like, you know, some kind of society, or institution. Some kind of institution. What's this? What's this Five of Pentacles? Yeah, Six of Swords. You left something behind, leaving baggage behind. So it's something that, you know, created you to leave something behind here. Something was telling you to leave something behind. Yeah, to start something new here. Start fresh. Yeah. Maybe there was an emergency that you had to leave real quick and start something new. Fire. I'm getting fire. Fire. Maybe some of you had floods, fire, hurricanes, put more burden on you. You had to leave that behind. Left you out in the cold or whatever. But yeah, with new beginnings. The Fool, Aries. Possibilities. This is, you know, you're trusting in life, and with your blind faith and your intuition, you had to leave something with an opportunity, with new beginnings. For some of you, you live on a hill. You live on a hill, or you're going towards a hill, or you're moving to the hills or something like that. Montana, Colorado is here. Mississippi, I just heard. But yeah, some of you had to transition into a different place and have a new beginning, because whatever gave you more burdens, it could be a house that, you know, went up on fire or something like that, or floods or something. Maybe you're leaving for some kind of tradition or some kind of religion, or you're leaving behind because of somebody with their religion, their beliefs or some sort, the society and their rules or something like that. You're going into the Star. January 17th is here. January 6th, January 5th, January 10th is here. December 25th and 6th is here. January 19th is here. January 2nd. But the Star, yeah, right. The Fool and the Star, right there. The Fool and the Star. Trusting in life, and with hope and calm and faith. You have a faith, like, you know, everything's going to be okay. Everything's going to be all right. The 10th is here. Loud and loud. What grounds you? What's this High Priestess? Yeah, a 10. Loud, like I said, 10 is here. January 10th. January 20th, loud. Okay, so this is the Wheel of Fortune. Good luck, karma. A turning point here. Life cycles that's about to happen. But yeah, with above that is the High Priestess. So, yeah, some good karma coming up here. Life cycles. So whatever, but I feel like with the High Priestess, with the secrets and wisdom and everything, you reap what you sow. I just heard you reap what you sow, something like that. Karma, you know. So just be mindful. You reap what you sow. You get what you give, okay? You get what you give. I just heard that. Mm. What's this Hierophant with Judgment? What's this Hierophant with Judgment for Capricorn? What's this Capricorn? What's this Hierophant with Judgment? Yeah, clarity, truths, heightened intuition, seeing through things. Wow, bro. Clarity. That's what that is. Again, I feel like some of you have been through a spiritual awakening of some sort here. You see something clear, very clear. All right, wisdom, trust. Maybe you went to some, church or somebody, you're getting some kind of counseling or whatever, but you're seeing things right now. Heightened intuition. Yeah, with the High Priestess. Again, clarity. Truths. There it is. Cold. Here's cold. Control. Silent. Yeah, somebody, with the burdens and the King of Wands. Somebody's, like hiding themselves, being secretive and controlling here, blocking emotions, masking themselves. All right, so be careful with that. Hiding feelings, observing. Somebody's probably observing while you're, with these burdens and shit, or somebody's probably keeping secrets about these burdens too. Secretive. Can be that too. Hiding, behind a mask as somebody's, going through, hard times or burdens or whatever. It can be that too. It can be that too. But cold and control is what this card says. Let's continue. What's this Five of Pentacles, Spirit? And Hierophant, what is this? And letting go. What is this? You're leaving the cold behind. For some of you, you're probably going, I just said that, leaving into a warmer, moving into a warmer climate. You're moving into a warmer climate. Higher self activation, it says. Yeah. Awakenings, there it is. Time shift. Wheel of Fortune. Awakenings, judgment. All right. So higher self activation. So higher self integration, awakenings, a timeline shift here. Wheel of Fortune, again, same card, two different decks, guys. Confirmation, something's gonna happen here. It's fate. Something's gonna happen. That's fate. You're letting something go, all right, something behind. You're receiving some kind of inheritance. Okay, it was fate. Wheel of Fortune, karma, cycles, divine intervention, divine detours is here, divine detours. So for some of you, you probably have to go somewhere to get this money, all right? But it was fate, it was destiny for you guys to receive this money, okay? It was divine intervention. There's some kind of fate here, though, with the Wheel of Fortune coming out here twice. Definitely some fortune coming through here. What's the Fool with Justice? South Node. All right, resistance, fear of a new, fear of the new, clinging on to old ways or situations, clinging on to old ways. So they're saying, be the Fool. New beginnings. All right, new beginnings. Don't resist these new beginnings. Trust in life. Trust in this opportunity. Don't fear the new. Don't cling on to your old ways or situations, they're saying. All right? There's new beginnings to do. Don't stay in your own comfort zone because you won't be able to reach the star. All right? Don't worry. Your spirit guides are here to guide you. They're here to assist you. Your spirit guides are here. This is in your sacred chakra, right? Above star. All right? Signs and synchronicities. Guardian. So this is divine guidance. Again, divine guidance. Spirit got you. You're at a higher self-integration. Yeah, look. Ace of Fire. There it is. This is what grounds you. something new. New starts, attraction, creation, desire, new adventure or job. There it is. This is like the Ace of Wands. All right, that's like the Ace of Wands. A new venture, a job, an action taking source. Don't worry, your spirit guides got you. They got you. You got divine guidance here. You know, heightened intuition with your priestess here, with the heightened clarity. Your spirit guides see you. They're with you. All right. Higher self. You can see that. Higher awakenings. Boundaries. There it is. Boundaries. Your boundaries are being tested. All right. Your boundaries are being tested. So stand your ground. All right. Staying true to yourself, they say here. Staying true to yourself. All right. So that's boundaries with clarity, with Hierophant and judgment. Okay. So you're staying true to yourself here. You might have some kind of awakenings for some of you, and you see things clearly now. You're standing your ground. You're staying true to yourself. Good for you. Okay? You're seeing things clear now. All right? So what's this 10 of Wands with King of Wands and cold control? Yeah, I feel like somebody's a narcissist here. Cold and, want to make you feel burdened somehow, or, take it where it resonates. I don't know. Somebody wants to burden somebody else with their shit. Period. What I just heard. What is this? Flipper. Abundance. There it is. Abundance. This guy right here. The King of Wands. So your arrival to abundance, financial blessings, rewards for your efforts, money flows in your life. There it is. Yeah, my earring just came off of nowhere. Crazy. Yeah, clean up, they're saying. So this abundance right here, this burdens, don't worry. Wheel of Fortune came out. I feel that abundance, your arrival to abundance has arrived. Financial blessings, rewards for your efforts. So whatever you're doing, whatever efforts that you're, are attending to or whatever, or you're trying to create here, don't worry. Your blessings are coming, all right? Right in your heart, you got that 10 of Pentacles there. So it's saying here, you're sweeping away negative situations. All right, and that's right above higher self. So, and 5 of Pentacles and the Hierophant. So you're simplifying your life. You're decluttering your mind. You're cleaning up your life. All right, good for you. You're cleaning up your life. You had some kind of awakening, some kind of time line shift, okay, that happened here. That's what happened. And you let go of something here. You're letting go, or you're going to be letting go. This can already happen, or it's going to be happening. All right, it says clean up. There's secrets right in the middle of that. Right next to that, in your heart, there's secrets that you probably let go, and you left behind. You probably found out something. And this means not having all the facts, lack of communication, moving in silence. For some of you, you're moving in silence. All right? It was fate, divine detours. So, yeah, they're saying move in silence is what they're saying right now. I just heard that. Move in silence. All right? Move in silence. Because other people don't have the facts or whatever, and they with their negative, situation, the negative, mindset, their negative shit all up on you, all right? Trying to give you, insecurities and stuff, and they get, there's secrets being held here too. There's secrets. So move in silence, all right? Move in silence. Because people, with their negative shit that comes out of their mouth brings negative things to you. You don't want that. So just move in silence, all right? People with their negative stuff and their negative words and stuff, that's word magic, all right? It's word magic. So you don't want that shit around you, because, of course, you hang around garbage, you start to stink, all right, guys? You hang around garbage, you start to stink, so move in silence, all right? This says up in the air. I feel like with the Fool, this is not knowing where you stand, situation, decisions still undecided. Yeah, lacking stability. Yeah, so move in silence, guys. There's, fear of the new here. You're clinging on to old ways of situations. That's South Node. Don't do that. Everything, you might not know where you stand. Lacking stability. There's a change. So move in silence, all right? Because that's what can be creating that. Look, moon, right? Like I just said, deceit and chaos, all up in your business. All right, all up in your business. So this is telling me move in silence. Take away all that negativity stuff around you. Because there can be people, uncertain about something. If you're uncertain about that, yeah, that's why. There's secrets. This is, a business right here, business. So earning money through your work, working on your career success, career move. So please, if you have any business or whatever, not knowing where you stand or whatever, and people are probably keeping secrets from you, they're negative, get away from all that, all right? Go with your intuition. Look, the moon, again, came out, intuition, clarity, all right? 3 times it came out. Same, listen to your intuition. This is what, right underneath priestess. Listen to your intuition, intense emotion, deception, hidden truth, proceed with caution. There it is. Proceed with caution. Hidden truths. That's what this says right underneath here. Hidden factors, hidden truths. All right? Same card. Chaos. There's chaos. Heavy burdens, test your strength. There it is. Again, that came out. Same card, 2 different decks. Heavy burdens, test your strength. So this is difficult experiences, but you're going to start something new, all right? You're attracting something new. You're creating something new. Good luck is coming your way. Karma. So just all you have to do is listen to your intuition. If you don't, you'll be all messed up, all right? So if you don't listen to your intuition, you're going to be all, you're going to be in a bad situation. Everything's going to be left up in the air. So you have to make a decision. Please listen to your intuition, because if you don't, you're going to have chaos, all right, around you. Chaos and deception and hidden truths around you. This is what's around you. This is what what grounds you. But, above you is what you don't see. What is your source is clarity and truth, heightened intuition, okay, which a high priestess. So just listen to your intuition. You'll be okay. All right. I am going to, being that your intuition, my high priestess, here we go. I'm going to pull one of these up, shaman oracles, to see what they have to say about, I feel like, this is going to confirm spirit. Let me know what you're trying to say to them. This is Seasons of the Witch shaman oracle card. Let's see what they have to say to you. I feel like they're telling me to pull a deck. They're going to pick a deck from here. They want to tell you something from this deck right here. What do you have to tell Capricorn from this deck? What do you have to tell Capricorn from this deck? Yeah. Witch. Yeah, you're a witch. High priestess. Some of your tarot readers here. All right, some of your tarot readers. You're protected. Yeah, witch. Okay. All right. 1971 is here. You might be 34 years old or 43 years old. Okay. It says, hello, beloved witch. You are the center of this card, your energy, your strength, your wisdom. A witch taps into the healing powers of the earth and the wisdom of the powers that be, as well as the energy within all of us. All right. A witch can move energy to create any life of choice. A witch knows how to see signs in everything around her. A witch uses her potions and spells to give healing and hope to all who seek her guidance, using her gifts for all good of all to heal and nourish. When the witch appears, believe that you are wiser than you know, and the thousands of years of wisdom from the wise ancient ones are available to you now. If you are finding your path to magic, this card is confirmation that you should continue to explore your craft. If you are experienced witch, know that it's time to dig even deeper. Perhaps step up as a priestess and start your own coven. Wow. This message is even stronger if you have pulled the healer card. My God, guys. All right. My God. So, my beloved witches, thank you for tuning in. All right. 1972 is significant. You might have a 17-year-old child. That might be significant to you. 17 years old, or the 17th is here, January 17th. But wow. All right, my witches. Okay, there it is. I told you guys. Awakening. Now you got the witch, the high priestess, the clarity, the Hierophant twice. So yeah. Again, 34 is here. Let's see what the witch, the Juju. My fellow witches. My fellow witches. Let's see what the Juju is on you, my beautiful Capricorns. Capricorn. What do you have to say for Capricorn? A sticky situation, I just heard. There's a sticky situation about something? Okay. What is this, Capricorn? Wow, that came out. Yeah. Astral travel. So separating spirit from body. Attacking you in the astral plane. Wanting you stuck in the astral world. So OBE experience to deplete your energy. All right, and game of chess. All right, some of you, game of chess. Watching your every move. For some of you, somebody here is watching your every move. Wants to be better than you at all costs. Trying to knock you off your game. Hates that you always win no matter what. All right. Somebody's trying to knock you off your game. All right. Game of chess here. They're watching your every move. Wants to be better than you at all costs. All right, so be careful with this person, okay? Be careful. You see who this person is, you know? You're going away from them. You're moving away from this person. They left you out in the cold, making you feel worried and put a burden on you. You got clarity on this shit, you know? You're standing your ground. You're staying true to yourself. All right? All right. For some of you, you've been seeing sparrows, you're hearing sparrows, you're going to see sparrows. This says simplify. Simplify. For some of you, you're in the armed forces, okay? You're, what do you call it? Marines, Army, whatever. Something serve. Thank you for your services, for whoever this is, a Marine or whatever. And the services, thank you for your services. Embrace simplicity, they said. Let go of irrelevant things and focus your energy on what truly adds value to your life. Enjoy nature and cherish quiet moments. Exactly. Right now, some of you, you just want to be quiet and cherish the moments and stuff right now, or you need to. All right, let go of irrelevant things and focus on energy on what truly adds value to your life. So, you know, whatever adds value to your life, Spirit wants you to do that, but go out in nature as well. Okay, I just heard that. Go out in nature. All right, this was your message. I hope it resonated with you. If it didn't, come back for the next one. Okay, love, light, and peace to each and every single one of you. Please be kind to one another, and please don't be mean, because mean people suck. All right, I love you, Capricorn. And if you don't have anything nice to say, I just heard, don't say it at all. I don't know where that came from. I love you, Capricorn. I'll see you soon. Peace out.